there can be no doubt that this is a very special time in technology and politics and in design, that we're in a global crisis, and that it was in many ways perpetrated under the banner of things like delightful design, engaging design, and so on, that designers in understanding only a certain part of people, the part that they could delight and engage or whatever, have brought us to a point where we have to grapple with the possible collapse of democracy, news media that doesn't make sense anymore, the breaking apart of our social fabric, and so on. So clearly designers need to turn their attention away from delight, engagement, away from jobs to be done, away from the needs of business in a very narrow sense, to what's sustainable. They need to learn a lot of social science, is one way to put it. They need to think about the deeper needs of individuals besides delight and engagement and jobs to be done. And they need to think about the needs of societies. And designers are pretty much totally unprepared for this. What I see when I talk to professors, trainers of designers and so on, is a kind of denial, mostly, that what they've been teaching is destroying the world. Professors tend to still think of design as needing to get a seat on the table, that the concerns of business or engineering somehow override those of design. This view is more than obsolete. Designers didn't just get a seat at the table. They broke the table. And now we've all got to figure out how to fix it. Fixing it goes by this term ethical design right now, but I don't think that's a very good term. Because ethics is a very abstract field of study. It's very philosophical. But what we're dealing with right now is very practical. People's needs aren't getting met, even though they're delighted and engaged more than they've ever been. And certain practical things about socializing in society, about information, communication, aren't working out. We don't need to get into ethics to talk about a need to consider these other needs of individuals and of society. The sad truth is that everybody's on board already. Facebook, Twitter, Google realize the impact they've had. A lot of startups don't yet. It's not exactly a matter, I would say, of balancing the needs of business and the needs of the consumer. I would say it's more like the situation with urban planning in the late 19th and early 20th century, where stupid ideas about how to make a